So we're past the 1 month mark with XDefiant, and I want to give you guys my honest feedback about the game overall. This video is not going to waste your time. I'm going to get right to the point and tell you guys the things that matter to me that I feel you should know about, right? Some people talk about irrelevant shit in this game that honestly wouldn't resonate with y'all, okay? So I'm gonna kick it to you guys like I'm at home chilling with you, just talking about the game, okay? And hopefully this video provides some valuable insight for you to help you navigate your way through the XDefiant experience. So if you enjoyed this video, only if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a big like. And also, if you care to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. Finding your love for the game. Now, that might sound odd to some, but really hits home for me personally. XDefiant isn't going to be a game that you just hop into and you're just like, I see the light, I enjoyed this game, let's have a good time, right? That's just not how this game goes. You might come into the game and you might fare very well. You might be like, okay, I'm catching the flow in this game. I like the pacing, I like the shooting style. This is something that I could get accustomed to. Or you might be on the other side of the fence and have a struggle time with this game and be like, how the heck do I get good at it, right? You're going to be in one or two of those camps. And trust me, being in the latter one could be pretty rough. Just understand this and understand this only. You have to grind in this game to see progression, to see yourself improve and honestly get better. There's no other way around it. XDefiant is a game that rewards the grind in a sense, okay? If you're out here grinding your weapon, actually figuring out how to use your character and be an asset on the field, this game could turn around for you and be truly something pleasurable. Also, you have to mind the environment that you are in. Now, you might say to yourself, Abel, what the heck do you mean by that? Now, if you're surrounded by the internet, right, and you just scroll on Twitter and look on YouTube videos, you got some XDefiant haters out there. Real shit. It just is what it is. And they could actually put a cloud over your experience. Don't let that happen. Play the game for what it is. Have your own experience. Have your own mind. Have your own thoughts about the game. And enjoy the game for what it is. Don't let nobody else sway you one way or another. Heck, don't even let me sway you one way or another. You try this shit out for yourself and see how you personally like it, right? Again, some of you might gravitate towards XDefiant and find it super lit, and others just might be like, hey, this shit isn't my cup of tea. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Gameplay and balancing. This is something that I both enjoy and hate at the same time. The gameplay in XDefiant at times is so solid to me. I really find myself getting addicted to chaining kills together and actually assisting my team and earning these W's. You know what I mean? I really enjoy that when everything works well. However, there's that caveat when everything works well. Because when this game has its desync issues and you start getting hit around corners and then you have the sloppy ass bunny hopping movement that you see some players do and the time to kill just gets super short. I mean super short. Yeah, that fast. The game could be a nightmare at times, and I'm just gonna keep it real with you. It just is what it is. However, I find myself enjoying the game more so than not, okay? Now, let me run that back and say that again. I find myself enjoying the game more than not enjoying the game, okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, and I know XDefiant is not a perfect game. Heck, we haven't even entered Season 1 for content yet. So we're kind of on the brink of something new, and we have to stick around for that part and see how this game progresses down the road. Now, I briefly just spoke about gameplay. Let's talk about balancing. I feel as though XDefiant right now needs to fine-tune the balancing of this game because as it stands currently, having 4 to 5 snipers on one team just doesn't make sense, or have 4 to 5 shield players on one team just doesn't make sense. There needs to be rules and regulations set around this game that currently, as it stands, is not defined. Right now, XDefiant is the wild, wild west. Anything goes, anything can happen. You're liable to see any combination of players, and you might find yourself scratching your head as to how did they allow this in the game? Like real shit. You might be feeling that way at times. And trust me, I know that they're looking at the data and they will correct this, but it's something that I have to put on the record because as it stands right now, today, we face those issues. Now, I know they're playing with the XP grind and how camos are unlocked and things like that. That's not really anything of my concern because I know that they're still trying to figure that out. I know that's going to take time. So I'm not really tripping off that because I know we're going to get a healthy balance, but it's something just to mention. They have had issues with that going on, but I feel personally it will be rectified with time, so I'm not even going to harp on that. However, I will say this though about XDefiant. They need to get the ranked mode correct. They need to nail the search and destroy experience. Heck, even the TDM game mode right now feels kind of weird, okay? I'm going to keep it all the way real with you because when this game mode was introduced, TDM, I was like very excited. I was like, yo, this is going to add that third wheel that XDefiant needed. They needed like a traditional, simple game mode that everybody understands and just could catch some bodies in. Now, as it plays out, I don't know if it's just me, but TDM is a quiet ass game mode. It doesn't seem like it fits the XDefiant DNA currently. Maybe they need to tailor make some maps personally alone for that game mode. Because as it stands currently, it seems like the maps are just too huge for the experience. So the engagements come and go, right? They're never consistent. It's like in one moment you might be facing a couple of guys and then you'll have a lull of just hunting down somebody. You know what I mean? It's never consistent. So the TDM game mode, good thought on paper, but in actuality, it's playing out to be something else. I don't know if that's how you guys feel at home. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. So with all this said about XDefiant and season 1 being right around the corner, I'm looking for respect in this game. I'm looking for this game to be something that we could actually take serious in the comp scene, because as it stands currently, the game is fun, but I want to see the pieces come together with a more defined vision, because right now I feel as though XDefiant is a fun, great experience, but in the comp scene, I feel like we need to balance some things. We need to figure some shit out. And I know that will come with time, but it's like when, you know, will we start to see this game shape up to be something special in that area of competition? Because honestly, I would love to try this game out in ranked and go crazy. And also I would love to grind search and destroy. That's my shit. But if I can't respect the title, that's going to be a really, really hard sell for me personally to keep on going on with XDefiant when I'm just like, okay, this game doesn't even take itself serious. What are we doing here? But again, I think the game is in good hands, and I know Mark Rubin and the devs are going to get their shit together. Again, that's how Ubisoft does. I was in the same spot here with Rainbow Six Siege. I love Rainbow Six Siege, and I had to fight through years of going up and down with the title until we started gaining ground and finding balance in the game where we could really champion it and take the game serious as a title. And I know XDefiant is going to face that same journey. Heck, maybe it might even be a darker one, but I'm here for it. I want to see the game succeed, and I know my audience here on my channel do as well. Guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys did not check out my last video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.